Welcome to Mindcast, your 10-minute mental wellness break, brought to you by Sanitas BeWell. We're your BeWell counselors, here to talk about stress, anxiety, depression, and everyday mental health. Let's get into it.
Hello, I'm Genae Brady, and this is the BeWell's program podcast, Mindcast. And welcome. This is season 2 and episode 1 of season 2. And today I have with me Daniela Presti. How you doing, Daniela? How's everything?
I'm doing fantastic today. I'm happy, very excited, and very enthusiastic for the new year, and so happy to be back again.
And we have many of our patients that are very excited about the new year. And that brings us to our topic for today, which is goals and everything for the new year. New year, new us. So, what are some of the goals that you think are important for many patients to have, or that you are even having for yourself this year?
Yeah, I think change is probably the biggest thing. Change in a positive way. Looking at changes in improving health, changes in improving finances, change as far as being optimistic, and change in perception for the goals that we want to accomplish, whether it's more time with family, getting a better, I mean, not for myself, but for my patients, getting a better job. All of that is definitely huge goals on the horizon, being more financially secure.
I have lots of patients that are doing a lot of health changes for the new year and a lot of goals. Maybe it's about like losing 5 or 10 pounds, or getting to that perfect weight they want to be, or taking care of their health, getting their numbers down so that they're much healthier. You know, even myself going to the dentist, doing other things. Everybody has goals, and I think it's important for people to like stay motivated. Don't get discouraged. And I always tell patients, check off each goal that you create for yourself, and once you get closer, check it off, and that helps motivate you. Not only that, celebrate your successes. Every time you've reached a certain part of your goal, celebrate that. It could be anything. It could be taking yourself out to the movies. It could be you celebrating with your family or your friends about succeeding in your goals that you have for yourself or for your family.
Yeah. And I also say setting measurable, attainable goals. So to try to set something for yourself and just starting, even if it's, let's say, with exercise. I want to have a goal loss weight of 20 pounds. Well, maybe I can't walk 2 miles, but maybe I can start walking up the block.
Mm.
Maybe I can do something that's very realistic as a tangible goal, and just starting and not being down on yourself if you miss a day. Okay, I missed today. Well,
Yeah.
then tomorrow I'm going to do it again, and it's going to be fine. And being realistic, this is a tangible goal. I can do this. It doesn't have to be the life-shattering big
Yeah.
change. It can be small.
I like this, starting with the steps, little steps at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, when you were a baby, you had steps to holding up your head, to crawling, and then learning to walk and talk and everything. There were steps to get to that. It's the same with your goals, with life goals that you want to reach. And don't feel bad if, like, okay, I didn't make it this. That's okay. That's okay. At least you tried. At least you tried. And if you tried, that's a goal in itself. That's an achievement in itself. Like,
Yeah.
even just trying to do something different or make a certain changes, those are achievements. And you should be proud of that, because the first step of doing a change is like, I see something I want to do differently. I see a change that I want to happen, planning for it, seeing yourself doing it, and going out there to at least try and give it your best shot. That's it.
Yeah. The hardest thing is deciding I am going to change. And then the hardest part with this, after deciding that you want to change, is starting to actually do it. And sometimes we get caught in overthinking. So a lot of my patients say, I want to try this, but, and I said, okay, we have to get rid of the but. We have
Mm-hmm.
to let's think of what the change is. Let's do something that's attainable. Let's do something small. Let's just start.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end, even if we go once for that walk, we went once, we actually made that change, we put it into action.
You
And
did it.
then, yeah. And then the more that you do it, the easier it gets because then
Mm-hmm.
it's just part of your routine, like a workout routine. I'll use that as our example for today. Or then I'm going every morning. Oh, this is now just part of my day. This isn't a huge thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, like you said, the workout routine. I have patients that's like, okay, I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, let's see what you could do for week 1. How many weeks you want to give yourself, or how many months you want to give yourself, and it's okay. Maybe week 1 you lose 1 pound, week 2 you lose another, but every time you get closer, it's okay. And if you fail, listen, people make mistakes. People fail stuff all the time. When you fall, you dust yourself off. You say, "That ain't hurt. Get back up," and keep
Yeah,
moving.
we're gonna
Yeah,
have those off weeks. We're gonna have those weeks that, oh, I don't want to get up. I don't want to go to the gym. Okay, but the next week, okay, I got to get back on track.
yeah,
Let's not lose faith. Let's keep up with that momentum. Let's keep up with that drive, whether it be your health and going to therapy and having us as your coaches that are on your side, whether it comes to improving your finances, seeking out a new employment, or just fixing your finances because you know the money's coming in. We don't know where the money's going. It's going out.
where's it
I
going?
know. We, we all have that issue sometimes budgeting. Okay, maybe I should meet with somebody that is more knowledgeable. Oh, maybe I should create a budget. Maybe I've never grown up with a budget and I have no idea where my money's going, except that it's just not in my pocket. That it's
I,
always positive change. So whatever that change is, to be, focused on it and be, because you can accomplish anything you set your mind to. I'm a firm believer.
exactly. I often tell my patients to eliminate "I can't" or "I won't" or "it won't happen" from the vocabulary when they're talking about what they want to do for themselves. Eliminate those words, so that when you do talk about what you want to do, they could be, like you said, doing differently with your finances or anything. It could be, some patients will say, "Well, I won't be able to save up to $2,000." I still change it. Let's change that negative thinking and let's flip it around. Let's make it to something more positive, more rational, and something that you can reach. Let's say next month I want to save up $10, $20 in my savings account. Okay, did you do it? Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
On to the next one. I want to save $20 more for the next month. You got this. You on the roll. I usually tell patients, once you hit number 3 of reaching your goal, you got this. The sky's
Yeah.
the limit, and don't worry about nothing.
Yeah. And listen, none of us are experts at it. That's why just even being open to the change and being like, okay, I'm terrible, let's say financially. Oh, okay, maybe I'll sit down with with the banker. Maybe let me talk with somebody that is more knowledgeable. Let me be open to listening to different strategies. It's hard to admit that we
Mhm.
don't know it all and that somebody might have more knowledge than us.
And you got to remember, you are not the same person you were yesterday. I often tell my patients and tell myself too, just be better than what you were yesterday. That's it. Don't worry about all that other stuff. Just be better than you were yesterday. Of course, you had wacky hair yesterday. It's going to be better today.
I love that. It's the truth because we're gonna have those hard days where then we don't feel like, oh God, I've got to try this again tomorrow. But the best thing is to not lose sight of that. Like, okay, that was a bad day.
It's
These
okay.
bad days happen.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is a better day.
I did it. I went through all that, but I came out the mud. I'm good. I'm good. I did it, and it's okay. And it's okay.
Yeah,
This was an excellent conversation. We could go on and on about this. I am happy for the new year, new goals and everything. Happy New Year, everybody. And if
yeah,
you or anybody else need assistance with mental health services, please please call us and contact us at Sanitas Medical Center. We have excellent counselors like myself, Daniela, who are here to help you if you need anything. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. It's a new year, new you.
Absolutely. Let me go start on my goals.